February 2022, and we're going to sort through the non-bearded buff-laced cockerels here. I've already made some preliminary selections as far as birds that are not going to make the cut, so we're going to walk through the whole line here. This first one, his color is what I'm after. It's that light color, closer to a true buff. Shoulder's a little bit red, but compared to everything else, he's not that bad. However, his tail, he tends to hold very high. You can see how straight up it is. His head is very crow-headed with a slanted crest. And his comb is large and has extra points on it, so he is probably not going to go in. This guy here, he's got wrinkled wattles, but he will make it into the second round here for possible selection. This guy here is extremely dark, and that's because he's got one copy of Dominant White instead of two, but he's going to make it into the second round. This cockerel, I don't like his crest. It's loose in the front. It has feathers that are pointing the wrong direction. It's high-sided. He's got wrinkles in his wattles, and he's missing a toenail, so he's out. This guy here is still in. It's cold, so they don't want to be up and moving right now. This guy's still in. This guy here, he's got wrinkled wattles. He's a little more yellow than I'd like, and he's a smaller bird, so he's out. This guy here, closer to the color that I'm after, but again, loose, kind of wild comb, or crest, I mean. He's got wrinkled wattles. I don't like the structure of his beak. It's long and narrow. Gives it kind of that crow-headed shape. This one, for the time being, is still in the running. This one's out because his beak, I feel, is a little too short, and there's not enough of a transition from the nostrils to the beak. His wattle's got a little frostbite there. His crest isn't very large, so he's out. He's also missing a toenail. This guy here, he's out. He's got white in the crest. He's got a high tail. Folded wattles again. This male here, missing toenail. That's some things I'm trying to eliminate. He's very small. This male is still in the running. These two males, the one in the back that's standing, don't like his crest at all. It's loose, it falls forward. He is a single copy Dominant White again, so that's why he has black showing and he's a darker bird. This bird here, not much of a crest going on. As you can see, it's narrow in the front, it slopes, and he's a smaller bird as well. So I'm going to remove those and realign these guys and go back through them. To 6 cockerels, and right off the bat I've selected 2 that are going to go. This one, due to his size, he's just not a very big bird. This one, due to his size and the fact that he has kind of that straight beak. If we can get him to turn his head around here. There we go. I do not like that beak. Now, as a size comparison here, take a look at these 2 birds. The bird on the right is a full month older than the bird on the left. So the bird on the right is a month older, and yet he is smaller than the bird on the left. So that's why he's out. And honestly, that one should have been out a lot earlier, but I didn't notice it until now. If you look at his beak, The top of his nostrils are seated on his beak crooked. So he is out. Which leaves these three. Final three of these three. The one in the middle is going to not make the cut. He is gold and buff split, but so is the one to his right. And you can see the one on his right is much larger and lighter colored. This bird here, I am not seeing any black in him, so he should be pure for buff. And he is also larger in size, and that's one of the things I need to work on in my line, is I need to get their size and their width back up, because several generations back I had to put Bantam into them. So that one and that one are now going to be up as potential broodcocks, but they will have to be compared to the 4 broodcocks that I currently have, so they may or may not get a spot in the brood pen.